Good morning, good morning, good morning. Time to get ready. Skincare first. I'm drawing for both names for the giveaways today. The names are all in here and don't stick together. Some of them are sticky. I'm hoping Grace gets up so I can have her draw two names. There's still quite a few people who are showing as not subbed. Like I said, for the giveaways that I do, you have to be an active subscriber. So you have to be showing on my end that you're subscribed. And you have to actually be active because it's easy to click on someone's video, write hi, subscribe, have a giveaway happen, and then unsubscribe and say adios. Right? Lots of people do that. They just want to try and win giveaways. I pay attention to my subscribers. I know who's active, but there are plenty of very active subscribers who are not showing as subscribed though. Some did go and change it yesterday, but yeah, myself or Grace will pick two people this morning. And then when we hit 500, we'll pick someone. Still deciding what I want to buy. Why did it say that I can't send a message to Matt? Anyways, I have today off. Yay me. But back to work tomorrow for 5 days. I did wash all my brushes and sponges this morning, so they're all in the bathroom. I got up to use the bathroom, like, morning routine. And I had put my basket of brushes and that in there last night in hopes that I would do it right away this morning, which I did. Matcha. As you can see, it's pretty green. If you're wondering what I'm using today, I'm thinking of combining Morphe Nude Ambition, which looks like this. If Morphe's a good brand, you guys. If you don't want to order ColourPop, I would suggest Morphe. Even though at Sephora they don't have like all the Morphe palettes. I haven't checked Morphe's website. Is Morphe Canadian? No, I don't think so. MAC is Canadian, right? Where's this from? Taiwan? Bulk formulated in Taiwan, pressed and assembled in China. Okay. Well, if you don't want to... Morphe's website is not that far. I feel like Morphe's website ships close by. Anyways, this one here, row of mattes, row of shimmer, row of mattes. Now, they're not like indie shimmers or that, but they're nice everyday shimmers. And then we have the Glamlite Chocolate Martini. I was thinking of combining these two palettes together. This is one of my favorite palettes. And then tomorrow, I think tomorrow I'm going to do like I have work tomorrow. I might do not a Valentine's Day look, but I'm going to use the Denona Myricks Blooming Romance palette, whatever you want to call it. And then Saturday I will use... I wrote down a bunch of palettes that I want to use this week. So if I use these two today, what else am I missing? Ooh, Ensley Rain, Lighten Your Eyes. I also want to use that palette. Well, today is Thursday. Thursday, Friday, and then I could do Ensley Rain Saturday. And then I do want to use the Makeup by Mario Ethereal palette as well. I'll probably just use that one Sunday. There's some palettes. The Makeup by Mario Ethereal palette, I want to use that one once a week because I want to get that palette used up. And the Natasha Denona Hyper Glam and the normal Glam palette, I want to use those once a week, whether separate or together, to get more use out of them, because I'm only giving those two palettes till the end of this year. I only like the shadows in them now. This is the Ordinary multi-peptide eye serum. Innisfree, Hydrate and Glow, that's backwards. Green tea seed hyaluronic serum, Innisfree. Innisfree is one of my go-to skincare brands. Multiple people ask about this because I did haul it out yesterday. It's from Bella Bliss, and I don't know if you can buy it anymore. It's made in Korea. It's a vitamin C brightening and shimmering stick. I've bought it randomly at a Winners. You know, like you go into like a Ross or a Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and they have like their skincare section with like random. I dropped this last night, and since dropping it, I messed it up somehow. But you know, like you go into some of those places, they have like discounted skincare and whatnot. Well, ours is called Winners here in Canada. And that's where I found this from. It says brightening and shimmering. I mean, I do find it does have like a nice shimmer. So we do have therapy today. I think Grace is going to do a solo session today, so Matt and I will probably just skedaddle and go grab a coffee while she does that. Because we got her a new therapist. She got pissed off at her other one. I've already said that. Not because she likes him, but he made her mad. And Grace holds grudges. So she has a new therapist, one who's going to allow for her to do solo sessions and talk about what she wants to talk about. Yes, I do like to advocate, is that we call it, for people's mental health, young and old. I think people need to take mental health seriously. Man, woman, child, take it seriously. Too many people are not here anymore. And too many people are walking around silent, and people don't have a clue what's going on. Thankfully, Grace has spoken up, has been very verbal about a lot of stuff. And I'll leave it at that. Just know, like, she's being taken care of. Lots of family don't know, though, because we feel like some people are very judgmental. Like, we haven't told my husband's parents, my parents. I don't think my parents know either. One of my sister-in-laws knows, and I'm assuming her husband, because usually people who are married, they do tend to tell each other stuff. At least if you like Matt and I know we do. But and then yeah, my youngest sister knows. I just feel like when you talk about mental health, and I apologize if you guys don't want to hear about mental health. I just find like with mental health, when you talk about a child having mental health stuff, like I've already heard like, what? They're too young. Like, what? Are you being serious? And it's like, yes, and now I'm not going to talk to you about this. There's no age limit. There's on who has mental health stuff going on. And I think that's why so many people walk around silent about it. And they don't reach out. So, like I said, if before, and I'll continue to say it whenever it pops to mind, if you or someone you know is struggling with your mental health, reach out for help. And if you don't know where to reach out to me. My email is in my description. I can always help you figure out the resources that are available to you in your area. I am in Canada, but I could still help you Google and whatnot and see what is available to you for help. I also say this not just because our daughter is struggling. I even think believe our son is too, and I've talked to him about it. He's never hit to the point where his sister has hit. I know I go in and out with depression, but I'm vocal about it with Matt, and then of course I talk to God a lot. I've gotten through a lot actually, even postpartum depression. I feel like I have something in that eye. Anyways, the skincare is gonna sit for a minute. Let's have a little drink of this matcha. Yum. What should we put on this face? I don't want my sleeves rolled up. Man, washing all my brushes reminded me of how much I like all those brushes that are dirty in the bathroom. Well, they're not dirty now, they're clean. Let's use the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I know I'm gonna use the makeup, let me go look at the back. Ugh. Just pretend you don't see me walking back here. I want to get a different bronzer. Shoot. Maybe I changed my mind. What does this look like? I just gotta grab a couple of things. I don't want you guys to see me because I'm still in pajamas and I don't want to put a bra on. I'm trying to think of how today's look is gonna go. No, don't want to use that. I'm not sure about that. Man, you guys ever see this Anastasia or ABH is easier. Oh my gosh, excuse me. The Glow Seeker highlighter. This one's in the shade Etheral. I feel like everybody's using the name Etheral. This thing is so freaking heavy. It's like the weight of a coffee mug. Well, I haven't used that one in a bit. Alright, let's put some of this on. Okay, I don't have anything in there. I need to cut my nails. I might have too much. What foundation am I going to use? I was watching... Who did I watch yesterday? Yes, I take it down my neck too. Might as well. I watched Angelica Knifequist. I can't pronounce her last name. Let's just call her Angelica. And she did a video where she did like full face of other beauty gurus' least favorite or most hated disliked products. And according to her and several others, they think the e.l.f. A lot of them have this as the worst foundation. I'm gonna use that because what? What in tarnation? But you know what she said though? They all found it oily and like greasy looking. I mean, maybe it's because they have oily, greasy skin. I don't know. You know that saying, like, everyone has different skin tones, colors, textures. Some of us have dry skin. I have super dry skin, acne-prone skin, old age skin. Almost 40 skin. This is the skin of a Calabella. I gotta watch Twilight. One of my coworkers reminded me that I want to watch Twilight again. Can't remember what she said she was watching. I asked her that we start. Oh, I think she said she's watching The Modern Family. She asked if I watched it, and I said, a couple episodes. I don't have the attention span to watch a 20-minute after commercials TV show. You gotta have like 45 minutes to an hour. Otherwise, I'm not watching you. But like I told her, I was like, my go-to TV shows that I watch, Grey's Anatomy. When a new season comes, I don't watch the new season. I go back to the very beginning and I watch it through to the new season. I do that at least once a year. But I will say, we're halfway through February and I have not done that this year. But that's because I'm working now. But Grey's Anatomy is my go-to. Private Practice, Parenthood, Gilmore Girls, One Tree Hill, The Vampire Diaries, the originals, Gossip Girl, The OC. I think I want to watch The OC again. That's the one that's on my mind. Anyways, we're gonna go with this. But yeah, I have dry skin, so that's probably why I like this one. It says satin foundation. Someone also asked yesterday about that new Maybelline foundation. So I think I've worn the past 2 videos. It says it's a Lumi matte. She asked, like, what does that mean though? Like, is it satin? You know what? I don't think I paid enough attention when I put it on. Oh my gosh. Apologies, fellows. I feel like it's like a... I mean, is there such a thing as matte with like a sheer glow? I don't know. I'll probably use that one again tomorrow and then see if I can notice. But yeah, to learn, a lot of beauty influencers don't like this one. I was like, what? I better pull that back out. I like this one. But I also have dry skin, so that's probably why I like this one. And I wasn't even sure this is going to be a good one for me because it says satin matte. Or what's it say? Soft Glam Satin Foundation. Like... Alright, I do have a clean sponge. I need to remind myself, take note. Maybe I'll just do it after this. I need to get some more sponges. Some of them I want to throw out and replace. Because I kind of creeped out to see what some of these sponges look like on the inside. I need to cut my nails today too. So yes, all my brushes now are washed. I did the dishes that were in the sink this morning. Because when I'm done here, I'm going to dig out my slow cooker. I have one that braises. It braises, it fries. There's like a bunch of different settings on it. It's from, I don't even know what brand it is. Crap, I can't remember. Some of you have seen me use it before on the channel. But I'm gonna make a thing of chili. Get that going. David's home, so I'll just let him know, like, hey, we'll brown up some ground beef. I was gonna do pork, but ground beef was on the top and I didn't feel like digging through the freezer. Alright, we have that on. So for what have I not used this week? Let's use the Saie. I'll probably leave the blush to the last and do my eyes first. I think that's what I'll end up doing. I'm gonna use this brush because I don't have any other choice at the moment. Yeah, I can't wait for my Cosmic Brushes palettes to get here so I can play around with them. We are what? February. It smells nice. Wonder what that smell is. Or February 13th. I think I'm gonna definitely do good for makeup purchases for February. Because like I said, what I have coming is it for this month. Those 2 palettes from Cosmic Brushes, which I've ordered at the beginning of the month. I finally got the shipping confirmation yesterday that they've been shipped. They do have a few other palettes that I thought I wanted. I was on the site last night, yes. I clicked on all the swatches, zoomed in and everything, and I was like, stunning, 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 so beautiful, but not for me. Because there's no point, no matter how pretty, no matter how eye-catching, if it's not color stories for me, I'm wasting my money. But there are palettes that I will use, but they have to wait. And if they sell out, they sell out. Not gonna have everything, and I don't need everything. I'm trying to slowly wean myself back to how I used to shop for makeup, and it was probably like once a month, but it wasn't me buying a bunch of stuff. It wasn't me spending $500 every time. So I want to cut back, because like I said, if we take a step back and look at what we have and be like, wow, like this is stuff I really enjoy. And the more I put everything away every Sunday or Saturday night and then start fresh over, I'm like seeing stuff that I have and I'm like, man, I really like that. Like this morning I dropped something on the floor and I got down on the floor to get it, and I got 2 baskets down there at palettes. These 2 are in there and I was like, I want to use both, and I was like, yo, you know what? Let's use them together. One of my days off next week, we got to do like a colorful look, even if that means using the Scooby-Doo palettes, because it's been a while. It's been a while. Why does that always come into my mind? Why, I tell ya. Let's put some of this on, because I have it. Let's be extra glowy. Is this the only item like this that I currently have? I know I just put, want to use this up too. Well, I want to use everything up, but we'll see what happens. This is the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters Primer, Highlighter, and Glow Booster. I have the shade 001 Fair, so it's the lightest shade. It's pretty much, it's not a dupe by any means, but it's like a similar product to the Charlotte Tilbury one that she has. You can put it all over your face or at certain points. Normally I put it on before foundation, I think. I can't remember. But we'll just slap some here. I had the e.l.f. one. I think, did I give Grace the second bottle? Actually, I might still have the second bottle kicking around. But I used to wear that all over my face as a foundation. Oh my gosh, good lord. Can't believe people let me go out in public like that. Looking like a tin man. I'm going to use the Milani one. I was going to grab the Maybelline one, but what I realized when I looked at the Maybelline one is I like the tone of this one and the L'Oreal Infallible one better. Like these tones for bronzer. The Maybelline one looks more... The Maybelline one, I like the formula. It's really good, but I feel like I like these tones better for bronzer for me. They're more like on the cool tone, like cool side neutral. Is it because it's winter? Maybe. Alright, let's get this big old fluffy brush in here. So I'm on a cooking shift tomorrow. And then I'm on a helping with closing shift Saturday. And then I think I'm doing another cooking shift on Sunday. Like I have one sandwich shift next week. Like within the next 5 shifts I have one cooking shift. Not cooking, sandwich. Most of you know I do, for the most part, I've been strictly on sandwich shifts. I'm guessing she's changing it up now. Which is fine by me. The only shift I'm not a fan of is the closing shift. But I'm not a fan of the closing shift if I have to go in at 9 o'clock the next morning. Because closing shift's at 10. Well, if I'm getting up at 9, I need to be in bed by 10. That's usually what I do. Because I come home and shower and whatnot, make my work lunch. Let's do these eyebrows. With, yes, my Rimmel. You're probably not going to see me use another brow product until this one runs out, but I have one more backup. I am currently, I think the next one I'm going to get once these two run out is Marcel. We'll see. Do I have a Marcel foundation? I do want to do full face Marcel. Somebody mentioned Annabelle. I forgot about Annabelle. I think Annabelle is also a Canadian makeup brand. So, yeah, I do have a Marcel foundation already. Alright. I want to do full face Marcel, full face Annabelle, full face Quo Beauty, full face Lise Wattier. I go to Google. I think someone said Cleona or something is Canadian. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. Some stuff's just so darn expensive, but I also don't... I already know, like, I don't want to go to my way to buy something that I'm not interested in or whatever. But the brands I just listed off, besides oh my gosh, Cleanoda, I can't pronounce it. They all have stuff that, some of them have stuff I want to try. Because Quo Beauty seems to be putting out more and more. MAC is MAC Canadian? I feel like MAC is Canadian. And then I remember seeing, I can't remember off the top of my mind right now, but I remember seeing yesterday another brand that's supposedly Canadian, but it doesn't ship from Canada. It ships from outside of Canada. I'm trying to remember what brand that was. But I remember thinking to myself, like, if you're Canadian, why did you cost an arm and a leg for Canadians? I know our grocery store plus others have a huge demand now to make it more visible for everybody to know what is Canadian made in the grocery stores, like what is 100% Canadian. And then we also got vendors and stuff reaching out as well. For like I was telling Matt, I need to know the logistics as to why it's more expensive to buy from our own country than it is from outside of our country. I need to know. I need someone to make that make sense for me. But hopefully people realize if lots of places do the more Canadian, like if you want more Canadian products in your own country, like here in Canada, you gotta be willing to pay the price, because something that we're paying like $2.50 for, we're probably gonna end up paying like $6 something for it. Like it's not just gonna be like 50 cents added on, it's gonna be several dollars more expensive. But yeah, there's like a big call for, at least I know here in Calgary, for the grocery stores to make it more feasible for us to buy Canadian. But there's so much produce we don't even get from here in Canada. Like it all comes from outside of Canada. Most of it. Maybe the Lord will bless the farmers this year and give us good weather so that they can get their crops and that going. Because that tends to be a problem. Yeah, we'll do blush last because I want to do my eyes. So we have Chocolate Martini. I know some of you probably don't like that I do same color stories, but again, that's my forte, okay? I like neutral, I like mauves, pinks. So I'm going to start out with the lightest shade in the Morphe palette. I'm probably going to like do these three, probably these three, and then go into the other palette. We're going to build, okay? We're going to build a nice look. Ooh, that's a nice brush. We're going to, not that one, not yet. I need one that's a bit more fluffy first. We'll start with this one, go into that lightest shade first, and put that all over in here to brighten it. And we're going to go into that second shade now, put that on the lid, blend it up. Are any of you going to buy that new Morgan Turner Odin's Eye palette? I'm not going to because I know I won't get much use out of it, but man, why does it have to be so pretty? So pretty. I'm not going to buy it though. And then I was looking at Aunt Jessica's palette, which is now on the I Feel Beautiful Canada website. I'm not going to buy that one either. I was like, oh, be supportive, buy it and stuff. I'll use it, but no, I won't. Just like that Lethal Cosmetics Dexter palette. I was convinced I was going to buy that one, but I'm not going to. Not now. There's a... I'm putting my foot down, man. I'm putting my foot down. I need to buy only what I know I'm actually going to use. Alright, now I'm going to go into... I was going to do the third shade over, but no. Well, no. I'm going to go into this one, and this one. And put these out here. And then across. Yeah, you don't have to do the shades one by one. You can just mix them all together at the same time. Same thing over here. Do any of you have plans for Valentine's Day? We don't. I'll be working. I am going to pick something up for Grace though after work. Or I might stop and pick it up today just to make sure it's still there, because there's something there I seen that I wanted to get her. Alright, I'm going to take this brush. That one's kind of sharp. Is that the same brush I was just touching? I don't remember. Man, some of these are really nice. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Getting into. Oh, this is a nice one. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to take those 3 shades, same shades. Don't worry, I'm not starting a band. I'm just going to put those down here. And then whatever's left, drag it up. If you're like, what about the glam palette? Don't worry, the fun's coming. Anybody else always take their pencils, pretend they're a drum player every time they hit them together. Here comes Grace. She's awake. She's probably annoyed with me right now with how I woke her up earlier. What did I say? I think I was singing. Oh, alright. Let's go into... I feel like I have a hair... something on my nose. It's a phantom hair. This palette's very mauve-y, so if you're like, wow, another mauve look. Yes, yes indeed. I'm going to go into Irish Cream. And Bittersweet. Put those out here and into the crease. I'm thinking about what shimmer I want to use. I might use 2 or just 1. I think this is the first Glamlite palette I had ever bought, and yeah, it's my favorite. One of my favorite palettes, because the Scooby-Doo palettes are also my favorite. Iris cream, bittersweet, and do the same thing over here, outer corner and into the crease. It's a nice brush. Then I'm going to go into Girls Night Out, this one right here. A little bit of that one, and then the shade below it, Dark Chocolate. Same thing, outer corner and into the crease, not going up as high. I know not everyone likes using more than one palette to create looks. It's perfectly fine, you don't need to. But this is also how I'm going to use my palettes as well, separately, together. If you have a palette where you're like, oh, I don't really use that, why? Or because it's missing X, Y, Z, go dig out another palette that you can use with it. Okay. Same thing on the other eye. Girls Night Out and Dark Chocolate. This is a nice brush. Alright, I'll take whatever's left of this and also run it down here. I kind of want to do chocolate liqueur, so this one right here, and then this one right here called Extra Lit. So I'm going to go into chocolate liqueur first, which looks like this. And then Extra Lit, I'll swatch that one beside it for you guys. I kind of want to do those two. Do I have a brush that would work on one or both of those? I do find it easier using the finger. I'm going to use this brush and go into the chocolate liqueur. And put that one on the outer part of my eye. It has like slight shimmer in it. It's like gold. There's like gold and I think like a burgundy. And actually, I'm going to take, I don't have anything to wipe this off on, do I? Flip the brush over and go into extra lit. Put that one at the front. Yeah, that's pretty. I know it's like smoky, but you know what? It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty, pretty. I'm just gonna take the brush and whoop, flip it, and just go like this in the middle. Just like that. Then I shall take this brush and I'm gonna dip it into those just like that. Just put that up, blend that up here real quick. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna swatch this one right here. I'm just kind of curious now. Ooh, could have also done that one too. That's very pretty. That one's not as, it's like kind of like a rose gold, but more gold in it, but still very pretty. And like there's this one. Like look at that. Very pretty. Just in case you're wondering about these, that one right there is the lightest one. If you're like, oh, Morphe, yeah, Morphe is good. And there's one more. This one's kind of dark. Not as shiny, but you could always put another one over top of it, right? But yeah. Just gonna grab a wipe. I've been debating taking my desk and turning it around, having it, but then I was like, if I do, we won't see the tree behind me because it would be off to the side. But I've been debating turning my desk around. Not going to, but I've been thinking about it. Alright, so I think I'm done with the eyeshadow. I like it. If you wanted to add a little bit more something to it, I don't want to use that one. I think if I were, I would probably take this one and put it in the inner corner. I think all my teeny tiny brushes though for that are, maybe this one would work. Add a little something in there. Just add it there like that. All right, so we just need to finish off the face. But yeah, this is a good one. The shade here, also really good. I mean, they're all good. The only one that I probably don't really go for these two right here. But they're actually, those two are not too bad. I'd probably be more prone to using this one. I don't like it when they have that like orangey gold or that green gold. I don't know. Anyways, let's finish out this look. Oh yeah, I was saying, if you don't want to order from ColourPop, consider the Morphe palettes. Okay, so for blush, what do I want to do? It's weird seeing no blush on here right now. We gotta get blush on. Do we go neutral? Well, you know what? I don't have I'm like, how dark do we go? Whoop. Don't be scared. That one's very... I'll throw some of this one over it. Some of you are like, wow, Tammy. I know. I'm going to do Bespoke and Mood from Merit. We'll mix those two together. And I think, well, Lord, please make this work. Ta-da! And then we take our sponge and go over the edge. Are you gonna draw two names for me, kiddo? I've got them here.
Oh, you're doing that today?
Yeah. I need two names drawn. Oops, that one fell out.
No, next week.
Alright. You can take it behind me and... Yeah, I need two names. I know, some of them, I used, what do you call it?
Sticky notes.
Sticky notes. So here's one piece.
Oh, you need two?
Yeah, I need one more. Alright, so at Iram 1 Corinthians, which is Mary. So you have won the 300 subscriber giveaway, which is some of my favorite lip products. So you'll get the Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss in the shade Velvet. You'll get the Latte Lips Glaze Duo from In Beauty. You have Cookie and Cinnamon Bun. We have Sephora Lip Sleeping Mask in Vanilla. And Fenty Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer in Champ Stamp Fantasy. So you are the giveaway. I'm going to put your name inside this one. So yeah, at Iram 1 Corinthians, or first C-O-R, I'm pretty sure that stands for 1 Corinthians. Mary as an M-A-R-I. You are the winner of the 300 sub giveaway. The other one is out for, I think, delivery so it could be here this weekend. It's the Makeup by Mario, the new Neutrals palette, and then a Makeup by Mario, one of the new glosses. And then the next person for the 400 sub giveaway is at Robin Schmicka 1947. I'm going to butcher that, but you won the Makeup by Mario palette and lip gloss. So folks, what you need to do is, my email is in my description box. Email me, so I can get your address and get these mailed out to you ASAP. All right. And I'll give you guys, how many days is the appropriate amount of days to respond? How many days would you respond?
3.
Okay, Grace says you guys got 3 days to email me.
That's the usual, like, business day response time. Okay.
I'm going to keep the other names in here. But yeah, at Robin, ROBINSCHIMKA 1947. So you won the Makeup by Mario palette. I'm going to put yours name. I'll put you in my blush drawer over here. Alright guys, and there's still another giveaway coming too, the 500 sub giveaway. We're very close. We got like 50 more subs to go. And again, my giveaways are based on, you got to show that you're subscribed. Or I need to be able to see that you're subscribed, and you have to be an active subscriber. That blended out nice. Anyways, congrats ladies. Yeah. Alright. And if you're like, oh, I don't want that prize, or I don't want to be part of the giveaway, let me know and I can pick out other names. Alright. So now I need a blush for over this. I'm thinking this Natasha Denona one. I do want to use this up. And if this, oops, if this is the case, then I guess I don't need a highlighter, right? Because this one has a built-in highlighter. So yeah, if you didn't win this giveaway, because there's still another one coming. I'm just mixing these together. I'll still go in with the highlighter and then we'll go over. Cause I need mascara. And some face powder. And then I need my sponge for a sec. Yeah, just remember, ladies, to email me so I can let me know. I think someone was like, how will you know? I think they're referring to, how would you know you win the giveaway? You would know by watching the video. Like I said, I'm not going to announce in a title of a video of what happened, because I'm not drawing in people who had no intentions of watching or subscribing to my channel. So I'm going to add a bit more of this. This one right here. I don't want to draw people in. I'd rather people come to my channel naturally, and whether they stay or not is up to them. Am I too highlighty? Alright, I do want a face powder. I was contemplating wearing this blush today from Odin's Eye, the Lighten Your Eyes palette. But then I changed my mind. I think it could have worked though. For face powder, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. loose powder, even though I'm not a fan of this one. Question is though, what brush have I was gonna say, what brush have I been using, but I guess I'll use this one. I'm not a fan of loose powders. I find them so messy, and it's probably just because I don't know the best way to go about using them. I personally prefer pressed powders. All the products I use will be in the description box. And I'm also not going to put the winners in the description box either, because I feel like it'd be easy for someone to write down your YouTube channel tag and then email me pretending that you're you or they're you. Nothing extra on this brush. I think I see what I need to do over here. I'm going to go back into this palette and go into this shade here and this shade here. I need some shadow brought up. See how like over here it's so low you can't really... I need some shadow brought up out here. There we go. I was looking at my eyes thinking something is not correct. It's that I need to bring some shadow up higher. There we go. Yeah, giveaway winners, you have 3 days. I post daily, so, and you need to, yeah, don't respond to, like, if you want to comment, but email me. Again, my email is in my description. Alright, so there's that. This brush, nothing extra on it. Just blend. And then I need some mascara. For mascara, let's use... what one haven't I used in a bit? Let's use the Sephora Size Up Mascara for this look. Alright, so on that side, I still, this is like one of my favorite mascaras. The Sephora Size Up one. I like this look. It's like a chocolate pink look. I mean, that Glamlite palette is like, what do you call it? Chocolate Martini. I really wanted the green one from that collection. I missed out. I waited way too long. But I really wanted the green one. Believe it or not, I do really like green eyeshadow as well. Even though I don't wear it often. But whenever I do wear green eyeshadow, I tend to like how it looks. I slept on this side last night. So these lashes are a bit wonky. Alright, mascara's on. So I think for lips today, I'm like, I haven't worn a lipstick in a while. Would this go? It's so smooth. And it also smells really good. Yeah, I don't know. Is this matte? It's a MAC lipstick. Shade Twig Twist. I kind of want something a bit more brown. That is pretty though. Yeah, is it? Man, that smells so good. Almost like a baked good. $6.90 Twig Twist. Oh yeah, Maximal Matte. Okay. It is a matte lipstick. Feels so thin. Yeah, I want one that's a bit more brown. What should we do? What did I wear yesterday? Oh, yesterday I wore, yeah, I know what I wore yesterday. So then let's for today, let's use, let's put this one on and see. It's one of the new Makeup by Mario glosses. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this one today. This one's in the shade Cocoa. Yep. So it's the Supershine lip gloss in Cocoa from Makeup by Mario. This is not the one that it's in the giveaway. The shade is Midnight Mauve. And then I'll show that Makeup by Mario palette one last time. Makeup by Mario palette that you won is this one right here. It's out for delivery though. I think it could be here today, it could be here this weekend, but you got 3 days anyways, guys. I can't wait to... I'm gonna pick up the 500 sub giveaway prize here soon, so I at least have it on hand. But yeah, remember ladies, let me see again who's in here. Send me an email. So we have Mari, your name I think is M-A-R-I, but at Iram First Corinthians, you won the 300 sub giveaway, the lip products. So send me an email, please. My email's in the description box. And then at Robin Schmicka 1947. I know I'm butchering your last name. I apologize. Send me an email, please, because you won the 400 sub giveaway, which is the Makeup by Mario palette that I just showed, as well as the Makeup by Mario lip gloss that I just showed. Alright, this is today's look, guys. What do you think? I like it. I do need some earrings, though. I'm probably going to wear a green sweatsuit today. I'm going to throw another light on. What do you call that? Color exposure? Wrong button. One sec. So you guys can see how shimmery it is with different lights. That's all the lights I have, those 3 modes. So there's this one, mode 1, mode 2, which is my go-to one if I ever do use this light, and then mode 3. It's very pretty. I like it. I mean, that is harsh on the eyes, but then see, I think they call it color exposure, and then when I'm out of those lights, it doesn't, you know. That's why sometimes when you're buying makeup and you're online, like Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and you see someone like do an eye look and you're like, oh wow, like that's stunning, and then you buy it and then you do it and you're looking in the mirror and you're like, damn it, why is it not looking the same way? It's probably because they're doing color exposure to really show off the sparkles and stuff. So it isn't necessarily that, wow, you got duped into buying something that is not what it seems. It's doing things like that. I could do that, but I don't. I just sit in front of this mirror with that light. Still pretty though. I like it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out this long. Hour 15. Don't you just love it when I don't have work and so I'm not in a rush to be done and done? You'll see me back here tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to, I guess I put you right here. Tomorrow we're going to do a look with the Denona Myricks. What's it called? Groundwork, A Blooming Romance. It smells good. But we're going to do a look at this for tomorrow. Which now I'm like, we're going to need some sparkles. What palette do I want to use with it? I mean, I can obviously use this one with it again, which I have already. Or do I use something different? Oh, that is so pretty. Sorry. Look at that. But looking down at it, it's like I can see purple, but I don't think you guys can see. Can you see? See, it turns purple. I'll have to think about what I want to use. I'm definitely going to want to bring another palette in to use with that one. Maybe not this one tomorrow. Oh, I guess I could use the Makeup by Mario Etheral palette with it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll use these two because, yeah. Look at that. Got it figured out. I'm going to use those palettes together tomorrow to create a nice looking eye look. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go get chili started. Well, it's 10 a.m., but I need to be ready by 1. 10, 11, 12. I got a couple hours to boot, so. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hanging out. Remember, ladies, email me. My email's in my description box. Yeah. Email me so I can get your addresses. I feel like we need like a secret code so that I know it's you. Luna will be the secret code, okay? Luna, Luna. Luna is the secret code. Yeah. I'm like, how do you verify that a channel, that someone that's emailing you? But again, not everybody, this is a long video. Can you imagine a scammer watching the video this long just to figure out something? Anyways, ladies, 2 giveaway winners. In your email, sign it off as Luna. All right. Or just put Luna in the email, and then I'll email you back. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I probably just overcomplicated that. I apologize. Just email me. It's okay. All right. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.